Hi, I'm Kevin Kennedy with the Kennedy Law Firm. Over my 35-year career, what have I seen? Lots and lots of motorcycle accidents. Now, how about myself? I am a motorcycle enthusiast. I love chrome and I love the sound, and it's just a lot of fun. And one of my dreams as a child was to get a motorcycle because I thought that would help me get to work. I always wanted to work, and I did accomplish that dream. And for several years in high school, I drove a motorcycle all the time. What did I learn? Many cars do not see a motorcycle. What did I learn the first year I was a lawyer? Many drivers in cars and trucks do not see a motorcycle. If I were riding the motorcycle, I'd always keep my headlight on. I would drive defensively. If I came up barreling down an interstate and I saw a car that was edged out a little bit, you can evaluate the driver of that car far beyond you approaching it. And if they were elderly, what about elderly people? Well, I understand that. I see many that have been involved in car wrecks. The motorcycles are hard to see, but if you pull out in front of a motorcycle, it will be devastating. The injuries are significant. The medical bills are going to be significant. The lost wages are going to be significant, and the permanent disability to that person are very likely. That means that they will exhaust whatever insurance you have. And let me explain this. Once they exhaust your insurance, they go after your personal property. That means can put a lien on your home. That means that they can put a lien on your cars. So I have so many personal stories about motorcycles. When I was 15, I was at school, and a friend of mine that I'd went to church with in Vacation Bible School begged me to let him borrow my motorcycle helmet. I remember telling him, I said, don't do this. You're going to get you in trouble and me in trouble. But I was always a friend, and he was a friend, and I remember giving him the helmet, a brand new helmet, red, white, and blue. It was beautiful. Well, when the hour passed for lunch, he didn't come back. Later, a friend said, well, did you hear they were involved in a motorcycle accident? A car had pulled out. He was riding on the back. The motorcycle hit the side of the car. Lots of accidents like that. And when it did, it threw both boys over the car. The driver of the motorcycle got up and walked away, and the rider was my friend, and he was killed wearing my helmet. I remember going to the funeral home, and it really devastated me and scarred me for life. I still ride a motorcycle, but I've never forgotten the pain and the anguish that I felt and that the family felt. Utter loss. So if someone negligently pulled out, should they be responsible? The law says yes, absolutely. Can you be too protective? Can you slow down too much? And there's nothing that drives anyone crazier than someone recklessly driving on a motorcycle, weaving in and out of traffic. And if they did, we are maintaining the proximate cause of that motorcycle was the driver of the motorcycle, that I shouldn't be held responsible if he ran into the back end of me. And of course, when you represent lots of motorcycle cases, you see everything. Where cars have pulled out and they hit them, then that's the driver's fault. When you see a motorcycle speeding too hard and he runs in the back end of a car, I maintain that is the motorcycle driver's fault, and there should be no liability. Now, if you're sued, I want you to hire a lawyer. You say, well, I've got insurance. Remember, the insurance company will provide you a lawyer up to the limits of liability, and anything over that, you're responsible. So many times I tell you to hire a lawyer to cover you for the excess. And if you're involved in a motorcycle accident, and if they're seriously injured, you go the next day to the lawyer and retain a lawyer to help protect, because I can tell you, it's going to get out of hand real fast and be real serious. Motorcycle accidents are devastating. So what do we learn from the lesson today? If you're involved, take that proactive approach. Do not wait. I've heard lawyers say, well, don't worry about anything. Wait to see if you're sued. And Kevin Kennedy in the Kennedy Law Firm says, do not wait. You try to protect yourself. Get your witness statements. Do your investigation. If the motorcycle left scuff marks on the road, photograph it. If they have measured, and many times after a serious wreck, they will actually paint on the intersection where the body was, where the motorcycle, where the impact took place. They maintain that's their investigation. We maintain we did our own investigation. I'm Kevin Kennedy, and I'm with the Kennedy Law Firm. Thank you for listening.